good morning, or good afternoon, whenever you're doing this. All right, so yesterday we started in our book and we read in the beginning God, and I had you do the vocabulary, and I had you for your assignment to do the comprehension questions, and I told you I was going to grade you on that. So make sure that at this point you have at least, make sure that you've at least uploaded those to me, whether it be on Google Classroom, doesn't matter. You can even stick them in the mail if you want to and send them to me. That would be great, well and fine with me. I don't care. But you kind of need a copy of them there at the house because I was going to go over them with you. But I want to see it somehow. I want to be able to see it, okay? All right. Let us go over the answers that you should have had. All right. So number one. The question was, on the first day, what did God call the light and the darkness? Well, he called the light day, and the darkness he called night. So you should have that answer somewhere there. All right, number two, on the second day, now if you get the answer wrong, like it's completely wrong, just put a little X beside it. But remember I said mostly I'm not grading on the content right now, I'm just grading on what it looks like and the fact that you completed it, okay? But I still want to know if you missed it. Number two, on the second day, what did God call the firmament? He called the firmament heaven. Number three, on the third day, what did God call the dry land and the gathering together of the waters? Well, he called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters he called seas. So earth and seas. Number four, on the fourth day, this is the one that has more than one answer. On the fourth day, God made two great lights. What would the greater light rule, and what would the lesser light rule, and what also did God make on that day? So, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. So day, night, and then he made the stars also. So day and night and stars. So what would the greater light rule? Day, that's the sun. And the lesser light would rule the night, that's the moon. And he also made the stars. Number five, this has more than one answer as well. On the fifth day, God created what type of great creature, and he also created every winged creature of what type? Well, he created great sea creatures, and he created every winged bird. Okay? Now, stop right there for a second. Think about that. Are there any birds without wings? Well, I know penguins don't fly, but they have wings. Ostriches and emus, I think they have wings, but they don't fly. So I'm wondering if he waited and made those on the sixth day. I don't know. All right, number six. On the sixth day, what did God make in his own image? Man, in his own image. He didn't make dogs in his own image. He didn't make cats in his own image, or pigs, or cows, or goats, or sheep. He made man in his own image. And number seven, on the seventh day, God ended his work that he had done. And then what did God do on the seventh day? He rested. And therefore, that's why we rest. Okay. So those are your answers. Remember, I want to see those. Some which way, any which way you want to send them to me will be fine. Now, we're going to do an activity in this book. Remember, I told you that any activity you do, I will do too. So I'm going to do it too. But we're not going to do the entire thing. All right. Look in your work text, your workbook here, student exercises. All right. It's going to be on page 1. This is an extension activity, it's called. All right. In the beginning, God. It says, discover a world of adventure. Using the 6 days of creation, make a list of adventures that would interest you involving each of the different forms of creation represented for each day. These do not have to be adventures that you will go on at this time, just adventures that you would like to go on at some time in your life. For example, An adventure that you could associate with God's creation on the first day could be a visit to the home of Thomas Edison and his Menlo Park laboratory where he developed the light bulb. What other adventures might you associate with day one's creation of day and night and dark and light? Maybe you could visit an electrical plant, a local manufacturer of lamps, or a lighthouse. For day 2, you could consider astronomy adventures or interview your pastor about heaven. For day 3, consider fishing adventures. For day 4, consider a local astronomical observatory. Day 5 could be a visit to an area where there are interesting bird sightings. And day 6 might be an adventure to an Indian reservation, maybe even a local ethnic restaurant, and so on. Let your imagination take you to many adventurous possibilities for each of God's days of creation. But remember, on the 7th day, God rested. So you won't have an adventure on day 7. Well, I guess if you were going to take a nap, that would be my adventure. Okay, so we're going to do this a little bit differently. I'm not going to have you write on this particular page. You can. It's your book. You can write in it if you'd like to. But on this particular page, I'm not going to have you do that. What I'm going to have you do is you can make your own video and upload it and send it to me if you can, if you're able to. I'm sure you're knowledgeable in that. If not, you can write it as a comment on Google Classroom. I'd like for you to send me a video of you telling me. And you don't have to do an adventure on all 6 days. You can choose 1 or 2 and just tell me what you'd like to do. And then I'll do the same. I'm probably going to write my adventure to you as a comment on the Google Classroom. No, because then you would see it. I'll make a 3rd video. How about that? Or a 2nd video. I made 2 videos yesterday. So I'll make a 2nd video and it will be my adventure. And then you can do your own video and send it to me or a comment and let me know what your great adventure would be on what day. You can do all 6 days. You can just do 1 or 2. Okay? Does that make sense? If you don't understand, you can watch my video first and then you can do yours. Okay? That's all your assignment. And I'm going to grade you on this too. On creativity. I'll grade you on creativity. So I'm assuming you'll be making a 100 on this. All right. That's all for today. I'll be waiting on your video.